Hello, what's up guys? Jeff Burns right here. There's a new proprietary funding in town that is a deal breaker that requires no minimum trading days. That is, if you can pass the phase 1, phase 2 in a single day, you can get funded that same day. When I was speaking to one of the co-founders of the company, he said to me that the fastest ever person that got funded was funded under 24 hours. That's a deal breaker. So today I'm going to be breaking what these companies all about, e8Funding, and I'm also going to be telling you how you can get registered to get signed up and how you can as well pass. So just for those who are seeing me for the first time, you don't really know what proprietary firms are. Proprietary firms are companies that give you money as a trader to trade. But first you have to pay some money to them, like a down payment, which is refundable only when you pass your phase 1, phase 2, and on top of your first profit split on your funded stage. So that's what this deal is all about. I mean, instead of trading $100 account of your own or $200 or $1,000 of your account, the idea is you purchase this proprietary firm account, yeah, which gives you more leverage to make more money, like 100K. 100K in this case costs $588. So you purchase $588, you're going to be giving $100,000 to trade with. Only when you pass your phase 1 challenge, phase 2 challenges, and you get funded and you get paid 80% profit split on top of that. Just before we proceed, I'm glad to announce that I was able to negotiate a coupon code for you guys. So if you use FirePeep, the word FirePeep as your coupon code, you're going to be getting 5% off in your next purchase. And make sure you use the link in the description box and remember to apply the coupon code in order for you to get 5% off your next purchase. All right, so when you click on the link in the description box, it's definitely going to bring you to this page, yeah? So it's e8funding.com, that's the website. All right, and you can see it is a very stunning website. Everything looks so simple, and I definitely give it up for them for the very easy user interface. All right, so you can see no minimum trading days on your evaluation. First profit split eligible after 8 days once funded. All right, so the major flagship that they're giving out here, which most proprietary firms don't have, is no minimum trading days, all right, on your evaluation. So I love how that sounds. So they say you take the trades, then we take the risk. That is, on this account, any risk that you incur is definitely none of your business. They handle that for you. All right. So they have two types of account. They've got the E8 account and they've got the Elevate account. So just to simply put, the E8 account is one that brings in, is one that gives you the challenge, whereas the Elevate account is also a challenge account, but this is just strictly for $100,000. All right. It's talking about the scaling solution. Right here, the scaling solution takes about 3 months before you get scaled on your E8, whereas the Elevate account, you get scaled each month. When you make 16% on your account, you get scaled 100,000. That is, on your first month, you get $100,000 account. On the second month, if you're able to make 16% or more, you're going to be giving extra 100,000. So your account is going to be 200,000. So you keep increasing 100,000, 100,000, 100,000 in subsequent month. All right, so that's just the two difference. So they are both challenge account. So now let's break down to the funding process. So they've got two evaluation processes. They've got phase 1 and they've got the phase 2 and also the funded stage. At the funded trader stage, that's where you get profit 80% of your profit split plus your initial amount of money that you give to them first. All right. So on the phase 1 stage, here's what you're required to do, the objective. So you are required to make 8% of the profit target and 5% mass daily loss. All right. That is daily floating loss plus close loss. Just know that this mass daily loss, they are keeping track of your equity, not necessarily your balance. And 8% of your initial deposit drawdown. In total, you shouldn't lose 8%. So for me, that's very reasonable. What I look at for proprietary firm is I look at the profit target and their total drawdown. And I have to make sure it is 1-to-1. They are risking 8 for me to gain 8. So that's very reasonable, all right? And the minimum trading days is 1. That is, you can pass today, get your phase 2 same day, and if you pass phase 2 same day, you can even get funded. All of them happening the same day. So there's a guy who was able to make it out on this stage in less than 24 hours. Wow, that's mind-blowing. So the maximum trading days is 30 days. All right. So that's for the phase 1. And whereas on the phase 2, all things remain the same thing. What changes is the profit target. Profit target, you have to target 5%. And you have maximum trading days of 60 calendar days, which is just normal with other cutting across all proprietary firms. So on the funded stage, everything still remains the same thing. Your fee is refunded. There's no profit target. You can make any amount of money. Just know any amount of money you make on the fund as a funded trader, you get 80%. Why they keep 20%? All right. So the withdrawals are at the end of every 30 days, but you can actually request withdrawal, which is what they noted at the top right here. First profit split eligible after 8 days once you're funded. All right. So that's how that basically just works. Everything, the processes are very simple. It's just easily enumerated right here. You choose your account and you apply. You receive your trading credentials. You log into E8X and MT4 on your MT4. You pass your two-phase evaluation. You receive contract and start earning straight away. All right. So here are the amount of money that you need to purchase each of the account that they're offering. So this time around, they don't have the 10K account. That's a very, very, very popular among the young traders, which I've noticed. $10,000, they've got none of that. So the accounts are starting from $25,000 up onto $250,000. Now pay attention. The $250,000 is a deal breaker too, because most proprietary firms that we all know, the maximum they can offer at a time is $200,000. Then, which I'm not talking about what you can scale on as time goes on. So they have $250,000 for the same price as what other proprietary firms offer as $200,000. So you can take advantage of this $200,000 as if you've got the money, whereas which is 988 US dollars. There is a refundable fee only when you pass on top of your first profit split. On the 100K, you have to pay $588. On the $50,000, you pay $338. On 25,000, you have to pay 228 US dollars. Now here are the frequently asked questions. You can go over these and on and on. Now here are some things I want you to know. They allow trading over the weekend, so you can allow your trades to slip over and do all of those things. EAs are allowed all the time, so you can start trading with your EAs. There are no limitations on any of these things. And they also have another function which is called tournament. Tournaments is a function that they bring into board. They give out an account of 50K. So, and they select the best 3 persons at the end of the period, and they give them live funded accounts. Talking about the means of purchasing accounts from e8Funding, they have a very friendly means, most especially for those who are in Africa, or for those who are in a country that do not really allow much access for them to send out money to other country. They have Coinbase, that is, you can pay with your Bitcoin, with your Ripple, you can pay with your Ethereum, you can pay with DAI, you can pay with a lot of other cryptocurrency which is available on the platform. Even Binance, you can pay with it. All right. And they also have the Stripe function. So you can pay with your Google Pay, you can pay with your Apple Pay, you can pay with your credit card, debit card. All of these things, they are all available with them. And they also give out free trials. So if you want to really know how this service works, and maybe you don't really want to put in your money, you want to know how the system works before you start purchasing an account, still use the link in the description box, sign up and select the free trial. Free trial allow you to test the market and test the proprietary firm, how it actually works, if their spreads are tight and all of that. Trust me, I've tried it before. Their spreads are very fair, and their commissions, everything is just perfect. And they've got an app too that you can use to track your metrics. Everything is very responsive. And from when you don't have to start messaging them, they don't have support issues where you finish your phase 1, you start messaging them, everything is automatic. Like, I really want to note that everything is very automatic. They are from phase 1 to phase 2, transitioning from phase 1 to phase 2 is very, very fast. Immediately you finish, their system alerts you and it gives you a new login details. So you don't have to spend days and days and days start messaging their support system. So everything is really automated. So I give to them on that. So here is how you can pass and how I also intend to pass. One thing you have to know about this proprietary firm is they're not asking you how much money can you make for us. They're not asking you to make millions and millions of dollars for them. What they're asking you is how much can you make maintaining 5% daily drawdown. So there's a limitation there and there's a restriction. So you have to be very careful in the amount of target that you make in a day, maintaining that drawdown in that same particular day. So you can make 10%, but at the bit of making that 10% and you are once negative more than 5%, it is immaterial to them. To them, you are not a better trader. You are not the kind of trader that they want. Not that you are not good at what you do. Your strategy works, everything works, but you're not the kind of trader that they want. So you really have to underline that part. So how I'm definitely doing it is I'm going to be risking 0.5% per trade. So I want you guys to also model this strategy too. I've used it to pass my Forex fund, FTMO, and other proprietary firms that are out there. So you can also use it to pass. Risk 0.5% per trade, all right? Why risking at 0.5% per trade? If your trade goes in your favor, then you add in more position. You can increase your risk, okay, once you go in your favor, and always make sure do not set stop loss more than 20 pips. And always remember to move a stop loss to break even once you're already in profit. So be very jealous with your profit, and whenever it's going against you, cut your losses. So that's one trick that you can use in passing that. And each new day that you know you've gotten to like negative minus 3% in any new day, stop trading for that day. Wait till the next day when the max daily loss will reset to 5% again, and you can start trading. All right, whether or not you believe your analysis or or whatsoever, just wait till the next day before you start trading. All right. So that's one very big trick to do it. Now, here's a conclusion on what I think generally about proprietary firms. I feel the idea of proprietary firms, they've come to stay. And whether brokers like it or not, or whether anybody like it or traders like it or not, this is a very new way of making people sign up. So I've checked statistics, data. A lot of people are signing up for proprietary firms more than they are even funding their personal accounts these days, which is the truth. Because they believe it gives them more avenue to get access to capital that would ordinarily not have come their way. All I'm saying is make sure you purchase an account that you know you can afford to risk. However, these are just almost similar to your normal funding, your normal trading account. What is just different from here is leverage. They just inflated the account, and I feel it's just help boost your psychology. It's better that you know you are trading a $25,000 account than you know you're trading a $288 account. So just it just make you to learn how to manage bigger accounts, how to understand risk management, because $288 account, you cannot really do proper risk management off of 0.01. Okay, that's the minimum that MT4 allows. So but with bigger accounts, it allows you to have a very mindset for good risk management. So if you can master good risk management, trust me, you can pass all of this account. So just trade it safe. Do not purchase this account when you know you're not ready enough to start trading this account back to back. All right, you have to make sure your psychology is ready, your trading risk management technique is also ready, and your strategy, you know, would be having a winning streak. So guys, that's it on today's episode, and remember to watch all of our videos and keep the fire peeping. See you in the next one.